Stupid things. Uh, can you guys imagine? Like, I'm not saying the WEF's bad. I think they are. I think they're horrible. I think they're like the evil little spawn that's trying to destroy the world. Are part of it. But hey, I believe we have a new prime minister here in Canada. And while he's over visiting Macron, you know what I mean? The WEF guy. And we over here are not supposed to ask questions about Marcone. And why are our government officials hanging out with such a deceiver? Like, hey, I'm with Candace. I am pretty much like you never know for sure. You always got to wait for the real evidence to come out. But I'm pretty sure Macron's wife is a dude, and that's deceiving. You know what I mean? I think they're playing with Satan, and people should fucking know. But no news, no Donald Trump, nobody coming to Candace's aid. Well, I did see a couple videos where people are like, "Hey, this is getting pretty ridiculous." This fucking lady put her fucking career on the line to say, "Hey, everybody, wake up! We should do something about this." Hey, they're world leaders, fucking deceiving. Hey, France. You don't want to go to hell because of Macron and his WEF buddies, do you? You can't be led by a third burglar and expect the good things to happen. Unless you're fighting the third burglars, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like it's a weird world. Like I can go through all the WEF shit again. Like fuck. Hey, actually, here it is. Darky. I seen was it Bill Burr? I think it was Bill Burr calling Elon a Nazi. Hey, do you think that's possible? I don't know. I think the WEF, like Klaus Schwab, it might have been passed on. You know what I mean? And Christia Freeland's grandfather may have taught her a thing or two. That's concerning, you know what I mean? But hey, all this globalist talk, and nobody actually sees what a globalist is. Hey, they just tell you dirts. You're just gonna be happy. Hey, bud, what if old Trumper's behind all this too, hey, bud? What if he's not on the good side of things? Hey, you're being led by a turd burglar too. Hey, no heaven for third burglars. You gotta want to know what the truth is anyway. You know what I mean? There are some questionable things about Trump, right? You'd have to like, hey, like, hey, Dirty, you answer this question for me because I don't know if you know this or not. America, brokest country in the world. You can use common sense and say, hey, this country is in the biggest debt. Therefore, they are not doing good. Hey, how come you guys go run around talking about how you're going to buy stuff in Russia? Hey, you guys got no fucking money. It's not even your money that you gave Ukraine. It's like your grandchildren's fucking money, you guys. Like, fuck. Hey, but hey, somehow America's got it in their head. They're going to get all their money back when they get those rare earths in fucking Ukraine. What part of do you think you guys gain a fucking dime out of that shit? That's for Don and his friends. Like, come on, get with the program, right? That's really, I like it. You let me know, make you bigger, stronger, more powerful. Like, what money from the rare earths is going to go back to Americans? Or is that just going to make it so you guys don't have to have taxes? Maybe that's the deal. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like Donald Trump, you can go back and watch my videos, man. I was all on board. And hey, I keep floating from place to place. But oh, dawned on there. What was I gonna say about Don Don? I can say lots of things, Darky. I want to know, like, hey, if a hypocrite shouldn't be running you, right? So if a man's telling you it should be America first, and he goes out and buys goods in the place that he tells people not to buy goods from, it kind of makes him a hypocrite, right? Like when he made got like when he took control and he called it the Trump bot. Can you imagine he had to call it the Trump bot? But speaking of hypocrites, hey, if you're gonna lead everybody away and you're gonna make someone look spiritual, you gotta make him look down with Jesus. And well, we'd have to say that Don says he's down with Jesus, but when he's asked questions about Jesus, that's where he stumbles and falls. Hey, but they want to take you all that Fruit Loop Jesus that just fucking stands for nothing. Hold tight, everything will be all right. Believe in my name. Hey, Turkey. But like that Donald at one time was asked, hey, can you give us some of your favorite Bible verses, Don Don? No, no, I can't. They're personal. No, you're supposed to spread the message, Don Don. What moves you? No, it's personal. Morning, Carlos. It's personal. It's because you didn't fucking know it. You think you'd study up a little bit. You'd be a little bit smarter than that if you were going to try to lead your people with a lie. But then again, he didn't know what he liked about the Old Testament and New Testament. They're just both the same. No, Don Don, they're completely different, bro. No, no, no. I don't get it. This world is fucking weird to me, Durkee. Like, hey, what do you think of the Bible? Like, here's the thing. I think it's been twisted and manipulated with, but I think the message overall is still in there. And I say it, and I don't get anybody to tell me where I'm wrong. So, so let me know, bro. To me, the first part of this bad boy, it just gives you 10 simple rules to live by, and you can go with God. We don't get that. But those are commandments to go to heaven, eh? And if you don't like those, there's the 7 native ones. You know what I mean? But I think they kind of all encompass the 10, the 10. But hey. So yeah. And then there's some great stories in there about men. What happens to them when they experience God? Hey, it's not a good time. It's really, you can be like Job. You can fucking lose it all. What was it? Like, people had to pay for, like, God didn't pick perfect people. They had to go through and fucking figure out what they'd done wrong and try and fix it in their brains. Not a good time. Jeremiah, do you guys remember Jeremiah? Hey, God, no, I'm tired of looking like a Fruit Loop. Do this. Anyways, hillbilly, it isn't a good time being with God, but it is. You know what I mean? It's just faith of a mustard seed, bud. You know what I mean? Faith of a mustard seed should go a long way, bud. Fuck, she's been a long road, hillbilly. Oh my goodness, brother. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? He's fucking going through. I should finish what I was starting there, right? But about the Bible, there's some stories in there so we can learn from. But then there's a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Like everybody thinks the Bible is the word of God, and the Bible tells you Jesus is the word. But What do you believe in the Bible, bud? Like, in the Bible, it tells you to be a good little slave. Should we be slaves or should we be free men in God? Like, if we're slaves, we kinda live the way we're told to live, and God wants us to live the godly way, and if we live the godly way, we wouldn't be living like this, brother. We would not be having shit turds run our fucking world for us, you know what I mean? Stop being told who we have to choose from. Do you ever think about that? We get told who we get to fucking choose from. They're handpicked, and oh, man. It's the party thing. What do you think? Do you like the party thing? I gotta stick with my party. Even though I know that guy's a crooked little fucking bitch, and I should be telling the world because that's what I've been put in that position to do, but instead, that guy knows I'm a shitty little fucking turd too, and, well, we'll just keep each other's little secrets. And we'll just vote the same ways. Anyways, hillbilly. It's a fucked up world because nobody has dreams anymore, hillbilly. What did you dream about as a child, bud? Hey, as a child. Like my dreams changed, right? Because I was told I couldn't live the dreams that I wanted to live, but I wanted to be a little astronaut. Hey, buddy. And they broke my heart. Told me my eyes were no good. Hey, hey. Even as a young chap, I was always trying to live my dreams, you know what I mean? "Hey, what do I gotta do to achieve my dream?" "Well, I should probably become an Air Force pilot first." And that's when I found out about the blinkers, bud. Hey? But anyways, dude, what do you think about Jesus? I was watching a video, uh, what's his name? Marmari? Don't worry, Carl. Carney and Macron will straighten Canada out. Oh, I bet you they're all straightened out with one another there, Durkee. That's what I'm worried about. There's a bunch of Fruit Loops running the world, and you guys want to continue to let them. You know what I mean? I was just talking about Marmari, and the message that I got from today was fucking don't be a coward. Do not be a coward. God does not accept cowards. So, hey, are you a coward, hillbilly? Do you know that there's dirtbags out there that, well, fuck, dude. We got fucking Elon Musk out there, right? Captain X. You gotta wonder about the X. The Germans, they fucking stole the swastika. X is supposed to represent Christ. Is that like another little symbol they want to fucking steal? Think they can steal Christ. Anyways, I don't know what the deal is with the X thing. Maybe it's a whole different thing. But did you know Elon wants to have that at all-in-one app at one point in time? Do you know that, bud? Just like the one they rolled out in China. It's a great app. All in one, bud. You just gotta go to that app and everything you need is right there, including your fucking credit score, bud. Including your credit score. I don't know. You look into that for yourself, bud. You know what I mean? But how can you have the all-in-one app when you got Facebook, MetaMark to compete against? But hey, we got an ace in the hole. And Mark's gonna comply because Dana's over there making sure he's you know what I mean? Biden made sure. Don't tell me it couldn't happen again. But they got Marky Mark, and that's anytime they want, they can pull out, hey, that guy caused treason. He needs to be dealt with. Like they got the goods on Marky Mark over there at Meta. And like, that guy should be in jail for treason, and we don't realize that as society. He has a big responsibility when he wants to send messages all around the world and he wants to make money off of it, and fucking better be the right messages, you know what I mean? But instead, he told us all, "No, I withheld information to you guys," which may have changed an election, may have changed, thoughts on certain health things. Oh boy, Marky Mark, you're not doing good with God, bud. You fucked up with Jesus. You can't pull that shit. You know what I mean? Well, have a good day, Karma. Oh, we got Tyler 90. You're about to be part of America. Hey, bud, I pledge allegiance to no country. I'm a child of God. You can't take a country from me, bud. I don't own it. And neither does Donald Trump, no matter how much he wants to. The only thing he's doing is building his own karma. He is a fucking dumb motherfucker, right? I'm gonna take over Canada. And I'm gonna plant my flag on Gaza. And if you guys ever seen that video that he posted on his social media, go check and make sure. I'm like, motherfucker, this guy's a dirty bitch. Can you imagine being in Palestine, watching this, or fucking being Palestinian and fucking watching that? And you gotta be like, this guy's a fucking animal, a fucking just a dirtbag. But hey, the art of the deal, you gotta play the game and play the role. And well, he came in to roll out fucking common sense. You know what I mean? Really, like I see it. I know why people like him. Like nobody wanted to stand up and make sure men win in women's sports, and then Don gets to come in and be the fucking hero. But there's how many Christians and child mutilation? There's another common sensor. So many common sensors. So many so much shit that Demons fucking brought in. Hey, make it easy for someone to fucking look good. Fuck. See? The hatred for Trump. See what we allowed? We fucking lost control of our fucking common sense and fucking voted for some demons. The hatred of Trump. Because that's the thing. When Trump was in his first term, when you kind of look back at it, it fucking wasn't bad. Like, hey, I don't remember this fucking world going to fucking shit the way it did and fucking with the demons. But excuse me, that might be the master plan. Who knows? Fuck, eh? Like, why are like I gotta ask myself, Tyler. Anyways, one more thing about old Trumpy Trump. One of the things that, wow, when I was trying to get to know who he was, did you know he says he knows who Anonymous is? That was one of the things that made me think he was playing for the good team. But then I just seen the Tim casting. I gotta go back and find it. I didn't watch it, but the title was Anonymous says that fucking Trump and Elon took the election. You never know what's real these days, eh? Does Trump know who Anonymous is? Like he's on video saying it, so don't fucking Trump is cute. Trump is amazing. Okay. So you let me know how playing your flag in Gaza. Like, those are dead people over there. You know what the fuck is going on? Like, those are human fucking beings, Tyler. You get like what's going on in Ukraine? Those are human beings too, just being slaughtered for their little game, and nobody fucking gives a fuck, eh, Tyler? You don't give a fuck. It's a psyop. Well, maybe it is a psyop. Maybe it's made for you to think that it's a psyop. So you sit back in your fucking stupidity, and before you know it, you're done. Hey, hey, Tyler, that could be the case, eh? Are you going to believe in Q or are you going to believe in God? What looks right to you? You know what I mean? Because if you're not right and it is a psyop, Donald Trump could stand up and prove his truth. You know what I mean? Like, godly people are pretty fucking smart and fucking can gather information pretty fucking good. I'll show you. Well, you better start having an open mind there, brother, because old Trumper's not looking good. I don't know where the fuck he gets this information on we cost fucking America that this fucking $200 billion or whatever the fuck it is, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, that's your stupidity then, right? Like, what do you think we need from you? No, we just wanted friendship. Sure, back and forth. Actually, no, we wanted to admire you guys because we build all your shit. You know what I mean? You all brought fentanyl into our country, Carl. Hey, dude, you should really look into that because your news, because that's why it's changed. The tariffs has changed because they were really pushing on the fentanyl thing, but when it came down to actually facts and shit like that, now, bud, more fentanyl comes in through America than it does through Canada, bruh. So, hey, and don't worry, I was all for it. Hey, fix the fucking borders. This is fucking stupid, man. Like, hey, we need to fix our problems in Canada before we let fucking more flood of problems come in. Like, this is what I don't get, Tyler. Tyler, we're fucking stupid. We're fucking stupid. We're fucking stupid. Like, my wife tried telling me there's no way this happens. And I'm like, Joanna, how else are they living? All these immigrants that were coming in, bud, on our dime, they're illegal. How can you legally give our money to illegals? Doesn't seem right, does it? You know what I mean? Hey, I'm more than happy to let people into the country that want to be in the country and participate in the country and be with God and have a better life. But hey, bud, we should make sure the right people are coming in. You know what I mean? That way we can inspire other countries. It would not be great, Tyler, if we can inspire other countries to be better. But then again, we got to be better ourselves, right, bud? Like America's been all twisted up for a long fucking time, but those weapons of mass destruction should have sent fucking or fucking Bill Bush, Bill Bush, old Bushy there should have shown Bushy in the fucking Hooskow, but Victoria Newland got a fucking promotion. Do we even know who the fuck is operating our brains? Hey, Tyler. They just tell us they're there to do a good job for us. Trust in them. So giving your allegiance to your country, that's stupid. I give my allegiance to God. And in order to do that, you got to be with the truth. And that's why, but I'm the most loyal person you'll ever find. As long as I think you're in the truth. Like I don't care if I'm in a part of a gang. You know what I mean? And I think that one of my gang members have wronged somebody who I don't particularly care for. I'm supposed to take that person aside and say, hey, if you're going to do that to them, you're going to eventually do it to me. Why do you want to gain off of somebody, even if they are a piece of shit? Isn't it better to inspire them and show them the way to be better? You know what I mean? That's what this gang's about. Jesus is my gangster. It's led by Jesus, right? You got to be in the truth together. And trust me, if you're really down with Jesus, you ain't ever gonna lie. Or not try to anyways, you know what I mean? But you'll humble yourself to say, "Hey, I had some bad information if you were lying." We don't get that, eh, Tyler? Dude, Canada used to be a great country. Always been like the rest of the world. Hey, bud, we just follow your guys' lead. You know what I mean? Hey, men and women's sports, bring her on in. Heck, heck, in Canada, and this ain't even a fucking lie. This is this shit is for real, dude. I can't even remember. This person identified as a woman, then they identified as a cat, and I'm not even fucking kidding. They put this person into a fucking woman shelter because they said they were a woman. And well, when shit went bad, they still wouldn't take responsibility and say, "Hey, we just shouldn't do this again." Fuck, and nobody wants to learn their lessons, but hey, it's all great. Then I'm watching an article on you can go check it out for yourself on Rebel News. I think it was an 18-year-old, I think. You have to go watch the article yourself. And it's, this kid who went around posting letters up and it had a QR code on it, right? And all it was doing was warning people that were thinking about transitioning to to watch the video that this QR code would bring up, right? And all it was an actual surgery so that they could see what they were getting into with some commentary. You know what I mean? So what they did with this kid is the Canadian government charged him, and this guy was looking at jail time. Can you imagine standing up for what you think is right, not hating anybody, just saying, "Hey, before you do something, make sure you look at everything because this is part of her." You know what I mean? You might be left with a few scars and a few this and a few that. And don't just listen to the good parts of it. You might want to listen to the bad parts of her too. You know what I mean? Before you make a life altering decision. But hey, good thing is, I guess he got off. You know what I mean? Had to go to court. Can you imagine wasting somebody's time and fucking money to fucking get off of such a stupid thing as that? But Tyler, you want to talk about Canada and fucking how it tried to stand up. It fucking really did, and the world really fucking let them down. You know what I mean? Really, like we did that convoy. You know what that was about, right? Like this is what where people forget. They forget about the fucking small things. What was really the convoy about? It was about before it happened, all that needed to take place was a few individuals to have a conversation with the Prime Minister of Canada. So the people that the Prime Minister was supposed to represent, well, the Prime Minister declined and said, I don't care what you guys have to say. And what else do you do then? After the Prime Minister says, hey, I don't want to talk to the people that I'm supposed to lead, what do? Well, you peacefully protest. That's what you're supposed to be able to do, right? That was a whole rigmarole, right? Like, even if you supported that fucking thing, 20 bucks, they were legitimately taking your fucking bank account just so they made sure that no one else fucking complied or supported. That's how loser our fucking government is because it's ran by the W fucking EF. And any motherfucker who don't know that is a fucking idiot. We are ran by a bunch of globalist motherfuckers who put a face in charge of us. Like, it's so fucking stupid that nobody can see it. Hey, you know why you're stupid? You know who's funding this fun show? Go check and see who fucking helps the WEF out. See who its sponsors are. All your greatest companies. You know what I mean? And you gotta admit, the FBI and CIA, if they're working for somebody, it's gotta be them, right? Because they're the motherfuckers who were on the islands and we can't find out who was on the fucking islands, right? We can't figure this fucking shit out as humanity because we're fucking stupid. But let's get back to the convoy. Yeah, our prime minister refused to just talk to the people. Unfucking believe where the fuck was everybody? Like, hey, Emergencies Act called on a fucking like where were the other countries saying, hey, Justin Trudeau, we're gonna have to hold you liable for your fucking actions of fucking punishing your fucking countrymen when they didn't do anything wrong, you fucking idiot. You've got to pay for this. But hey, when the rest of the countries are ran by the fucking Macrons and the fucking idiots. Putin was a part of the WEF. Who knows? Is he still part of it? Is he still part of the show? Just, do you know this shit? Uh, Like that information about Putin, Klaus Schwab's mouth. We have people like Putin, but we're most proud of our young global leaders like Justin Trudeau and Macron. Like, there's a lot of countries. who are ran by the WEF, and it's time for us to fucking wake the fuck up. Like Australia, she's in bad shape too, bud. Keir Starmer, he's not doing good with God. He's choking on the devil's dick right now, real bad. He does. Once he finds out there's a God and there's a responsibility for his actions, he's gonna twist all up into a fucking pretzel. I don't know if he'll ever get back out of his brain. It will just fucking. Boy, did I fuck myself. Oh boy. But then again, hey, cheers. Some things are worth fighting for. In your brain and God are two things worth fighting for. So let's make it a threesome. You're worth fighting for, Kears. Get your shit together, bud. Don't go hurt yourself because that's not the way. None of you WEFers and you devil dick sucking bitches. You know what I mean? You're going to get brain spanked. All of you. It's best you take your punishment. Walk your little asses to jail and admit what you did. Start paying for your stupidity. It's the only way you'll find yourself. You got to find yourself through the truth. First of all, you got to admit who you are. And the best way to get that off your chest is to tell everybody. Way it's out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Tyler? Tyler already knew something. Rumors of war. Well, yes, there's rumors of war. Actually, there is war. But maybe, who knows? Maybe there's not even fucking war. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's just a big show to convince us that there is. Nobody's actually dying in these places. It's just to fuck us all up, eh? I don't know. Netanyahu plays pretty good guy, for a pretty good bad guy. You know what I mean? He's on the mark. That marks the spot, eh, Tyler? I don't know. Hey, dude, I'm telling you. You know how I don't know if you were here yesterday. You know how I talked about fucking Ashton Kutcher and shit, right? On how I think he pretended to protect something and was part of something. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I have this feeling. My intuition's just like, oh, wow. And see, here's the thing. In the back of my mind, I've always had this thing on Elon, this girl named Elijah Blue. He tried to protect her. And it turned out like she was looking like she was trying to look like a protector and maybe a deflector, you know what I mean? And Elon went out of his way to really try and help this girl. You know what I mean? But hey, we never know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Elon on the level. Who knows? Maybe Trump is just playing the role and he's getting Elon to admit all his stuff. Do you think Elon is the number of the beast? Okay. He's got that little brain chip. And the WEF wants that hand chip. Social credit score included. Hey, Tyler. No, it sucks. We don't know it's AI. We really fucking don't, dude. I watched this video and it was just audio, actually. It was just audio of Trump saying that something about making it mandatory that everybody drives a car with a battery and stuff like that. And then some guy's like, no, well, then we're gonna lose too much money on the oil. And but I don't know. It seemed like a AI for some reason. Like it didn't sound it sounded legit, but AI is good today. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, Elon, eh? X. His son says some weird stuff, eh? Tells the president to shut up. He's not the president. Then there's another one. Fuck. He's talking about how you guys don't know what we're doing out in space. Ha, 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 ha. And hey, if you follow along, You know that Starlink, but she looks like a Dyson sphere going around the Earth. I don't know if you've investigated that or not, Tyler, but hey, she was on Mr. MRB 333, and he shows the aerial view of I don't know. Hey, bud, I don't know why internet takes so much. Why does it have to surround the Earth like this? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but then again, are scientists even scientists? Neil Patrick Harris, not Neil Patrick Harris. I always get that wrong. You know which guy I'm talking about. The guy who don't know what fucking biology is. He thinks a man can be a woman, and this is fucking real. And I'm supposed to take this guy's science for real. But science is senseless shenanigans. Hey, how you doing? How am I supposed to take science for real, Tyler? Like, you know Peter Hotez, right? He's like a Fauci flunky. He's like the new Fauci. Hey, he was offered $1 million to go to charity to debate RFK about science and what we put into our body, and if it's really that. You know what I mean? And Peter Hotez denied. He he just says, better than I'm better than helping out a charity for $1 million. Why would science ever want to back itself up? Well, I don't know about you, Tyler, but if science ain't willing to back itself up, it ain't really science. It's trying to hide something. You know what I mean? Come out and play because if I got the truth, I'm willing to play it all fucking day because I know I can't be beat. You know what I mean? Hey, I'd say, bring it RFK. Bring another extra mill with you too when I whoop your ass. Double the charity money. God, now that's what they could have done. Fucking have the debate, had like the big screen on there where you could donate money to whatever, you know what I mean? But science isn't into helping these days. It gets pardoned. And I'm supposed to think it's all legit. I played it all legit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, I really knew I made the wrong choice. When I seen they were giving out burgers and fries in a shot in America, I was like, "Oh, fuck, did you ever fuck up?" Carl, you're a fucking idiot. You bought onto that love shit, didn't you? Anyway, you can't go back and change things. But we can try and make sure it doesn't happen again, you know what I mean? Hey, can we finally, as humanity, please take a look and see if they tried to fuck the world over? Is it that hard of an ask? We're just asking. Why, Biden, did you pardon Fauci for something he didn't do? That's all right, Fauci. Never go to jail, but find out there's a God and have it in your head that you can never repay back society for what you did because you're not allowed to be punished. Enjoy your pardon, fuckstain. I don't think that one's ever coming back. I think it's going to get lost in its brain somewhere thinking, oh, did I ever fuck up? I bought a bad deal. I didn't know. I didn't know. If I only knew, if I only knew good was the right way to go, I never would have been bad. You get how fucked up these stupid people are, right? But they've got us all bad, though. That's what I'm saying. They got us all turned on each other. Fuck, man. We'll fuck a brother just to make sure we don't lose anything. No, I'm not losing anything because of you. I'm about myself. I can't be losing because of you. But there's no losing when you're in the truth. You know what I mean? You can only make things better. It's got to stand together. But hey, that's the problem. It's like the convoy. They'll take your bank account away. if you try and do the right thing or you try and help out. You know what I mean? Humanity is just a bunch of fucking trained lapdogs to do whatever the fuck they want because they're the WEF and they think they're better than you. And they're not. They have no power. They've just convinced you that they do because they took years away from you. Hey, Donald Trump. Here's the Donald being a good guy. Because if you're a bad guy, you're gonna get your fucking brain stomped, you little bitch. Don't try to be Caesar because, well, it doesn't pay to be Caesar. It pays to be Jesus, the ultimate prize. We don't figure that. Hey, hey, Caesar, want a duel? I debate fucking Trump and RP. What would he do? I'll tell you, it wouldn't look like Trump and Kamala Harris because that looked like a tight race. I'm telling you, he comes out looking like a fucking idiot, and I can guarantee it. But hey, there's lots of videos for him to prove that I'm an idiot too. You can do a little investigation, see what I've been into. You know what I mean? There's lots of me looking like an idiot, but lots of me learning from being an idiot too. Brought me closer to God. By idiots doubting God. Brought me stronger, made me want to fight more, Tyler. I fight for God. That's what you got to do, though. And how do we fight for God, Tyler? We fight for the truth. You know what I mean? And when we see things, we got to start asking questions. You know what I mean? Or go to others and say, "Hey, what do you think? Should we have pedos controlling the world?" Maybe they're not controlling the world, but we'd have to admit they're pretty fucking rich to keep those fucking flight logs out of our hands, eh? Fucking FBI, you losers. I would not want to be you in the fucking Great Awakening or the CIA or the Pentagon. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but hey, if you know shit, you better start ratting them out. It's a good time to be a rat. Clear your conscience of the stupidity you know of, or you'll go down with the stupidity, eh, Tyler? You don't want to go down with stupidity, do you? Do you want to be a part of Creek Squad? Do you want to go down with that stupidity? Like, you know how stupid Creek Squad is. Like, you know that's a fan club, right? That's a Ryan Upchurch fan club. It's because he wants to be worshipped. That's like how many singers own their own fucking fan club, bud? Everybody wants a fan club though. Like even all these fucking YouTubers, they want to give fancy names to their fans. You know what I mean? Morning, tits on fire. Oh, we've been on for 43 minutes. God, another 50. I like to keep them to an hour. Like I can't watch videos that are an hour. You know what I mean? But for some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's all fucked up and it reads. Someone clicks in for a second or something like that. But for some reason, my lives seem to register better than if I put a video out. For some reason, they aren't seen as much. But I'm always the same. Tits on fire. I'm looking to bring a better world. You know what I mean? I can't lie about the world that I currently live in, because if I lie to myself, then I'm not going to want to change it. You know what I mean? I got to see it for what it is. Got to make moves. Got to be in Jesus. Always moving forward. That's the key. Always moving forward. Forget about your fucking. Forget about the bullshit that you've done in the past. Find a way to make sure you don't ever do it again. Be reborn. You know what I mean? And just fucking move forward. There are so many people suffering in the world right now, and I know it fucking drives me nuts that I'm dealing with most of the people that I deal with. Narcissism's a real fucking bitch. She's a real thing. And if you get the right ones around you, you can get your fucking life yanked away from you real quick. And that's a lesson we're all going to have to learn because you have to separate yourself from those people. You really do. And it hurts because you love them. Even though they're fucking nasty ass, fucking evil people, they're not evil all the time, though. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck. Let's just say when they can't control, that's when they get evil. And it's sad that we, as humanity, we want to control other people. Like, look at all the fine folks that come over here. For some reason, they want to control me and stop me. For what, I ask? Well, because I'm crazy, and that's all they'll give me. What is it that I say that's crazy? Well, nothing. Nothing. I get nothing back. Because if they admit, like, then they have to do something. No one wants to admit that they have to do something because it's scary. No one wants to fucking get outside of themselves. They want to feel comfortable. And if you want to get with God, it's going to get uncomfortable. God is not, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people think God is. I don't, the truth is the most important thing to the Father, right? That should be a no-brainer, wouldn't it? We're not truthful to ourselves. We're not truthful to others. We're always more than happy to use others to gain instead of using each other to gain. You know what I mean? In a good way. Uh, fuck, I don't know. It's a weird world. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, like Canada, it's in bad shape. Like, I can't even believe, like, I saw this I'm pretty sure it was fucking Rebel News. Like, even the post office here, we're trying to get reaffirming surgery for free as part of their fucking new I don't know if they got it or not. I fucking haven't looked back into it. It's just like the even that's fucking weird, man. Hey, you're not happy with your body? Hey, let me, as a taxpayer, let me help you out. You know what I mean? Hey, if you're not satisfied with your fucking car too, bud, you know what I mean? That Volvo you're driving, why don't you go take it to a fucking, why don't you go trade her in for a Lamborghini on us? You know what I mean? If you feel uncomfortable, eh, like if you feel uncomfortable, do the work for the fucking change yourself there, bud. I don't know. It's just not something I think the taxpayer dollars should be going towards. I don't know if it is or not. That was just a fucking thing they were asking for. I would hope that, but then again, the government in Canada, probably that was one of the one things that they were fucking agreeable on. Fucking idiots. Like, this is the thing. Justin Trudeau, I don't know how he convinced people that he's a feminist. There should have been an uprising of women once we found out that men could fucking be in women's sports. All women should have been standing up to Justin saying, hey, this ain't what a feminist would do there, brother. Look what's going on. And well, any woman would probably think that children shouldn't be fucking mutilated too, but that's really not the case anymore, neither. You know what I mean? At least let them fucking fully develop their own fucking brains and let them make the decision for themselves. Because in all seriousness, I fucking feel sorry for transgender people. Can you imagine living in your head thinking you're in the wrong body? Now, has somebody convinced you of that, or is that something you've convinced yourself of, or is there a way out of that? I'd like to find out. You know what I mean? Maybe talking and figuring things out, maybe we could find a cure to this thing. But hey, if someone feels the need after their brain is fully developed to do whatever it is, and they can find somebody who can warmly in their head justify doing it, then hey, I don't know. I'm just saying, hey, what are your guys' stance on abortions? Huh? What is your guys' stance? See, because my stance is just like God's. We got our own free will to do whatever we want. We shouldn't stop somebody if they want to do something, you know what I mean? But then again, is that murder? That's the one thing that goes through my head. And I'm like if you're using it as birth control, you know what I mean? Uh, But hey, anyways, I'm like, God gave people the free will. Hey, if you want an abortion center on every fucking corner of the street, if you can find the people that are willing to work into it and finding out there's a God, and that's a lot of karma. Karma, karma, karma. I would not want to be one of those people who works in those facilities. If there's a God, he is against that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? All that schooling just to be fucking but you know what I mean? There are a good lot of doctors that fucking, do want to do the right things and they do try and save lives and shit like that, right? But there's a lot that do shit just to get paid. Those ones I feel sorry for. And well, hey, you got to be a confident person to be a doctor, right? You got to know, hey, I'm good. I can do this. I can accomplish this. But some of them carry a bit of an ignorance and arrogance, thinking they know everything outside of the surgery room too. Oh man. What do you guys want to talk about? Tits on fire. Anything you want to talk about? Hey, I want to tell this story because last night when I was on, I told the baby stealing story. I want to tell how it all went down, and you guys can let me know what you think. How about that? Hey, you guys can give me your rendition and version. Because every time I really like, I think I'll have to do a video of it because every time I go and try and talk about it, people seem to turn it around. And like little me's turn it around. He had a baby stolen from his house. And he's a horrible, terrible person. And, yep. Just see, we want to see the worst in each other. It's a terrible trait little me has. It's right down disgusting, but hey, that's something he's gonna have to work out in his brain because I'm telling you, if there's a human out there that's gonna have to fucking really work really hard to get out of their insane brain, it's gonna be fucking little me when he finds out that I'm a warrior of God. And well, he picked one with the wrong person. He lied on the wrong person. He got a group of people to come after the wrong person. But when that person fought back, nobody in there wanted to deal anymore. It's funny. Little Mama Payday, big time victim. Big time victim. Oh, Carl, I never did nothing to you. Oh, no. It's not what you did to me. It's just who you are, little Mama Payday. You know what I mean? You can't run around saying you're a great little caretaker and you're a perfect little mama. And, well, run around on the internet being a fucking dork. Not, but then again, not acknowledging the fucking problems that exist and, the child fuckers that are running the world because you allow it. Well, that's great that you're laying carpet, AD. That's fabulous. You're a doer like your boy Upchurch, eh? Hey, he's a little obsessed with Adam, eh? That album coming out, and he's working real hard on that, eh? Oh, you're helping a friend out. That's good, bud. It's always good to help others out, eh? Really, you should get to know yourself before you try and help others out, AD. Bye. Oh, I'm trying to help you, even though AD kicking me and spit on me, and sooner or later, you're fucking everything's gonna go sour for you, bud. I'm sorry. I love you, and I wanna warn you. That's the thing. I wanna be honest with you. She's the end times, brother, and I just want that 50-year-old to get out of the house. Hey, I do get out of the house all the time, brother. Every day I get out of the house. I do things you guys don't know I do. Don't worry. The person you see on YouTube is the person outside of YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't have to fake it to make it. Nobody likes the real me. What if I am a child of God and nobody likes me? Well, in fact, I got blocked last night on TikTok. It was good. I don't even know what I did. One little statement. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find little warriors of God. And well, when people tell me they're warriors of God, I call them on it. You know what I mean? Hey, one or twins. Today. Anyway, but the soul to soul on fucking TikTok. She's sitting there going, I'm looking for my soul family. I need it. So I did. She's looking for love from her soul family. And I was like, I sent you love. And I didn't get any in return. And that's when I got blocked. No, hey, what are you talking about? No, nothing. That's the thing. These fucking people who think they're here to fuck, they don't listen to the other side neither. You gotta listen to both sides, AD, you know what I mean? To try and figure out what the truth is. And you might still not know it. You know what I mean? It might not even be either side. It might be something in the middle. But you gotta try and determine that with common sense, brother. I don't know. Consciousness is all about common sense, dude. I've come here to try and teach people that it's really not as hard as they say to get spiritual. You know what I mean? But AD, you gotta admit, like, didn't Jesus say, "Hey, you Pharisees, listen, you guys are asking way more than what God ever intended." Now, how was that? They follow everything that they all their books. That's what they follow. So what could he have been talking about? I don't know, dude. We could all find the truth though. It's buried somewhere in the Vatican. You know what I mean? And don't worry, we got the WEF, we got the Vatican tied in with the WEF too. You know that? Doesn't that almost sicken you to think that the guy who represents Jesus is sucking Klaus Schwab's dick or has been penetrated by Klaus Schwab? Because that's what Klaus Schwab does. He penetrates his words, not mine. Hey, do you think Jesus wants the man that's supposed to represent him getting penetrated by Klaus Schwab? No, I don't think so, brother. Anyways, let's go to the Bible. Let's go to the Bible. Mark 9:39. Okay. But Jesus said, do not forbid him, for no one who works in a miracle in my name can soon afterwards speak evil of me. Wow, you'll never catch me spitting out the name of Jesus in a negative way. You know what I mean? But they trick and fool us. You know what I mean? He never heard that name. My name can soon afterwards speak evil of me. For who is not against us in our side? What did he say? For he who is not against us is on our side. Like, does that mean God and Jesus? For whoever gives you a cup of water to drink in my name, because you belong to Christ, assuredly, I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck and he were thrown into the sea. If your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life maimed rather than having two hands to go to hell, into the fire that shall never be quenched. I don't know, man. Could you imagine, AD? This is why I'm worried that your brain's going to go insane. Could you imagine if I'm one of God's little ones? And you guys have done nothing but try and make me stumble? That's why I worry. It's not that I want to see you pay for your mistakes. It's not like I want an eye for an eye. I said I want you to accept it, bud. But in order for you to accept it, it's going to hurt. It's going to come as a realization that you're not who you thought you were. And it's going to break you down, buddy. And you're going to cry. And you're going to fucking, it's not a good time. But it's all worth it if you just put your fucking faith in God and your belief in Jesus, bud. You know what I mean? Well, that's the thing, AD. Maybe if you had someone to talk to in a real way and you didn't want to deflect who you are, maybe you could fix yourself. I don't know. I don't know. It's been an hour, but I'm going to leave you with this, AD. Here, this really disturbed me that this is going on. And you're going to force me. Need to put my kid on ADHD medicine, or else you're going to call CPS on me? Well, first, this was ready for your kid. You know, but you're getting all these bad advice. That's for the kid. You're trying to look at her. I didn't know hey, no, it's best for your child. No, Harley's instruction now. It'll be forced to call CPS. So you are forcing me. You're saying either I put my kid on medication that they don't need. You, what you're doing right now is jeopardizing your kid, jeopardizing your kid's future. I'm not trying to sit here and argue with you. I'm not debating with you. I'm the doctor, so I'm telling you what's best for you. I don't understand because. Did you hear that, cocksucker? I'm the doctor. I know what's best for your kid. And if you don't fucking comply, you little fucking bitch, I'm going to call and I'm going to get your child taken away because I want him on medicine. And that's what's best for him. Did you hear that? That's a girl. saying her kid doesn't need medicine for ADHD or whatever the fuck it is that this cocksucking doctor who's trying to control her fucking life and make decisions that will impact her child's fucking brain forever is threatening to get her child taken away from her. For real, eh? Can you fucking believe that? This is the fucking world we live in. It's fucking sick and it's twisted, and we fucking allow it. We allow them to steal babies. We allow them to fucking tell us what we can and can't do because you guys are fucking weak little fucking cowards. You can't even stand up to a bunch of fucking pedophile fucking jerk offs. Bill Gates is a fucking dork. Klaus Schwab is a fucking joke. George Soros is a nothing. But you perceive him as something because he's fucking twisted your brain to make you think or not think about him. Think about nothing. Shiny things, shiny things. Oh, rah rah team, go team, go. Meanwhile, your world around you is just fucked. But then again, people like Obama, they warned us about this, right? Hey, just twist as much fucking information as you can. Wow, imagine Obama always said, hey, he'd do a third term. You know what I mean? He could just sit in the background and there was a face for the job. And well, hey, there was a face for a job. There was no fucking brain there. So, hey, maybe we were using Obama's brain there. Hey, you ever think about that? Because you can't say that a fucking Biden had a brain. They told you he didn't have a brain. They said, hey, this paperwork he has that he's not supposed to have, you can't blame him. He's not mentally there. That is your fucking world. He's no longer going around me or my cousin anymore. Marky Mark trolls Uncle Dub 2. LOL, it's Kurt. Uncle Will, that guy. Oh man. He's gonna get rich though. He is gonna get rich. Like if you don't want to change your ways, Uncle Will, I think you can make some serious money off your merch. You know what I mean? I got some great ideas for you, bud. You'll be a worldwide success. If you had ears like mine, your AirPods would not fall out. Well, well, what can I say? I should just. I wish I would have known my wife was going to buy these for me. You know what I mean? I really wish because I would have said, no, let's try something else. But hey, Andy, you want to know how many fucking pairs of headphones I've had? Holy fuck, that kid has stolen every fucking pair. He stole a pair of these. He stole a pair of Beats by Dre headphones. He stole Beats by Dre ear pods, um, plus a couple other sets that I can't remember what kinds they were. You know what I mean? It's a whole rigmarole trying to keep things in this house. Try and warn you guys. Hey, do you know what happens when you're not a man and you don't fucking raise your children properly? They become a mess. So don't let it happen to you. I'm trying to warn you guys. You know what I mean? I never wanted it to be like this though, 80. That's the problem. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm thinking Gobbler is such a good daddy. Wow. Do you think the Gobbler is a good daddy? I don't think so. You know what I mean? If I was his son, I'd be learning from Johnny exactly who I don't want to be and become a better man. You know what I mean? show my girlfriends, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be a good man. I learned from this guy. He showed me not what not to be. Look at all this shit." Hey, but it all depends if Dagburn's son wants to go that way, you know what I mean? Something had happened to Dagburn to make him fucking go the way he did. Like, I don't know why. Like, if you're not willing to start at the bottom, why do you think you need to get your way all the way up to the top? You know what I mean? Johnny Gobble never really ever started in life. It's unfortunate. He got caught in his problems young, and he still doesn't want to get out of them. Doesn't want to put them in the past. He wants to keep living in them. It's comfortable. It's easy living off of Merle. You know what I mean? It's just, hey, what's the sense of working when you're fucking all it's gonna do is I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Could you imagine? Hey D, could you imagine fucking the jingle those 2 could fucking have? The rent that they are you like, what is it? 600, 650, 700, something like that. Could you imagine, dude? I could fucking oh my goodness gracious me, brother. Oh, and that's all you gotta fucking pay, and you can have the 2 of yous working, just fucking just ching-a-linging her, eh? Oh, saving up for something nice, but Johnny doesn't wanna have to work hard for nice things. He wants to take it to the top. He's already got the talent. You know what I mean? Hey, bud, if you ever became super popular and fuck, I would hope that people would catch on to the charade and the show. You know what I mean? Hey, you're a little hypocritical there, Dagburn. You are what they call a cohort narcissist, you little victim. You'll play the victim, you'll play the champion, you'll play every role you gotta play to make it look like you're in control. Well, Dagburn, you're not in control. When you leave this earth, you got no fucking control. All you got is what you did. And you can't run and you can't hide and you can't make up stories. There's a little projector inside of you that has to tell the truth. And well, where do we go from there? Eh? I don't know. Ask yourself. Hey, Johnny, you're the one fucking like, I don't like trashing Wade. I do think, like I said, AD, I don't know if there's hell or not, but hey, if there is, oh, Wade or when, and I'm not happy about it because I begged him not to. But old fucking Dagburn, he sure knows that Waiter went there, and he's fucking. Oh, did you see him? Oh, mom, my birthday. Oh, wow, it's just tickled pink. Can you imagine being that way and thinking you're going to have it? Thinking you're doing right, you're doing good. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious me. You cannot hide who you are from God. You can pretend all you want. You can put on all the faces you want, anything you want. But when you got to face God and you ain't got a body and you can't run away and you can't hide, you can't lie. You're fuckaroonie. You know, that's why I'm trying to say, hey guys, get on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? The truth is not really that fucking hard. And what they try and tell you to do is way beyond what God ever intended for you, I think. You know what I mean? Like the Bible tells you to be a good little slave. I don't think God wants you to be a little slave. I don't even think God wants you to fucking worship him in the way that you think. I think he wants you to celebrate him. You know what I mean? Like the natives used to do. You know what I mean? Like, freaking, like, give her for God. That's gonna be one of my merch shirts. Give her for God. Hey, nobody out there steal my idea. I just fucking coined her. Oh my goodness, I'm ready to go, and the big clown comes in. What do you got to say, Leg Day? What would you like to talk about, Leg Day? Hey, you're still confused. You still think The USA won the hockey game. They did win that game, brother, but when the championship was on the line like that, your team let you down. No, they played a good game, I guess. I didn't watch it. I don't fucking give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? I used to be the biggest fucking hockey fan, the biggest fucking UFC fan. You never fucking I used to travel all over the fucking place just to fucking watch a UFC. Well, I've been to my fair share. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm hopping from UFC to UFC. No, no. If I seen an opportunity and I had the free time. Because back in my delusional days, money was hey, money was not a and living the good life. Jetting off to see UFCs and right? Vacations all the time like that. You ever been to Mexico? I loved it in Mexico. I know you haven't been to Cuba, brother. I know you haven't been there. I was there a couple times. 2, 3, I can't remember, dude. It's nice there. It's beautiful. But you can't get weed there, but you know what I mean? You have to go dry. Because if you get caught, you might get like I would not risk that. Then again, go tell your fucking little basketball star there. You know the one that you guys traded for the Merchant of Death. Can you imagine that? Eh? We your government trading draft picks, and you guys pick the basketball star, the female basketball, the basketball star that clearly broke the fucking law for weed. So you're gonna get that person back in trade of the Merchant of Death. Go check out who the Merchant of Death is, like day. You know what I mean? I wonder if he's out on the streets right now. Just are you kidding? But that's not the worst deal you guys, you Americans, have made. Do you remember the 6 for 6 with Iran? Hey, 6 for 6 plus 6. What was the plus 6? Hey, like that? 6 billion of your dollars. 6 billion. So you traded 6 hostages for 6 hostages, and you threw in $6 billion. I want to find that negotiator, bud. You can get rich off that motherfucker playing with your money like that, eh? No, that's not your money, though, is it, bud? Hey, like that? What? What's going on, brother? Isn't that a great deal? Hey, like Trump says, he did some good shit. Iran was almost like not doing good. You know what I mean? And then, well, in comes America to fund it with an extra 6 bill. And then I think there was 10 bill in humanitarian aid or something like that, but they couldn't access it. But it had to be for humanitarian aid. So, that only frees up their own money to pay for their fucking other shit. But hey, don't worry about it. The American people in total that I know of in just one little circumstance, I'm quite sure there's a lot more. $60 billion. But what do we always hear on the fucking radio and the fucking TV, eh? What do we always hear? Iran, Iran, Iran is a threat. Iran, Iran, Netanyahu, Iran, 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 and I ran so far away. Netanyahu couldn't get away from his own brain. Hey, Iran, right? We got to know that the news is trying to pop, 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 pop. Iran, Iran. Oh boy. Don't get tricked by the news. Remember, I told you guys there's a video out there. I did the fucking video. of that Fox News report about the, Scythians or whatever the fuck it is, you know, the trans fucking extreme vegan cult? Like, they somehow tied Canada in just because a border guard got shot. You know what I mean? Like, it was nowhere near the border, and they weren't Canadians. I didn't understand, but that girl on Fox, she drew it right in so that when she left you guys sitting there thinking, you guys thought Canada was the problem. But hey, really, Canada was not a part of it. But that's your news today. You know what I mean? Leading you the way they want you to think. And it's pretty fucking gross and it's pretty disgusting. I think Fox should be shut down. I think CNN, I think they should all be investigated. Trying to twist our fucking brains. For what? Their gain? When, hey, maybe if the truth was out in the world, fuck, maybe we could change it. But no, we got fucking retards in the news who love watching humanity fucking swim in its own fucking feces because they can make some extra bucks doing the news and they feel important and wanted. And Chris Como, like Chris Como is a very insecure man. That's why he's built like a shit brick house and does everything he can to not show it. He's very insecure. He doesn't know what to do without the love and admiration of others. I hope he finds Jesus and he can fucking come to terms and find himself and learn how to love himself. New video. Well, I'll have to look for it. Why don't you share it and tag me in it, Tits on Fire? I'll watch it. You come over here watching my video, I'll watch yours, but you gotta tag me or I'll struggle finding it. Armando, am I ready to save the world today? The question is, Armando, are you ready to save the world today? Only you can save the world. You know what I mean? You are the Mashiach in your world. No one can save your world but you, bud. You know what I mean? But we can save this world by coming together. You know what I mean? But you're not interested. You know what I mean, sweetheart? You'd rather fight with me rather than show me where I'm wrong or help me with my mental health. You know what I mean? And by calling me a crazy person and not showing me where I'm crazy ain't helping me with my mental health. You're trying to make me stumble. What did we talk about in the Bible when you try and make a man of God stumble? That is not good. Do not make a man of God stumble. But then again, I might be crazy. And if you guys can just show me where I'm crazy, then you're really not stumbling. But I think you're stumbling after fucking one another over and over and over again. So please do yourselves a fucking favor and figure it out. But anyways, we're gonna go unless Casey, this creepy dude annoys me. I'm, I'm so glad you think that way. What makes me creepy? Is it the way that I look? You don't like the way that I look? Am I ugly? Or is it the things that I say? Huh? What is it that makes me creepy? Or is it the fact that I'm owning your boy there and he doesn't want to own it? No, no. It was never about me trying to expose his lies. He was the one calling me a liar. So don't come out fucking guns a-blazing saying you're gonna own the rodeo when in fact you've got no say because you were the one calling me a liar. Now, tell me all about my lies there, Casey the cat, eh? I need to take I am taking responsibility, you fucking idiot. There are pedophiles running around on the streets and I want them gone. There's a fucking mucus of fucking pucus called the WEF and Bill Gates and Fauci who might need to pay for their mistakes. I don't know if they made a mistake, but if they did, they need to pay for it. And you don't want to do anything about it and I'm the irresponsible one. No, no, I'm with Jesus. You're the fuck stain who sucks the devil's dick. You are going to be in trouble, Casey. Trouble, trouble, trouble. The devil to me, why? Why do you pick the devil? Like, you can hate me all you want, but you might want to figure out why. And you might want to figure out if, well, how'd this all start with me and your little lover boy? Hey, ask yourself these questions. Why do all Carls give God a bad name? Well, that's the thing, AD. Why? What am I doing to give God a bad name? You might want to answer. You judge everybody. No, I don't judge everybody. I don't know I'm just telling you what I see. You know what I mean? That's it. I can't judge. I can't send you to hell. I'm just saying, hey, what do you think I'm saying? Does that lead you to hell? Hey, being an irresponsible fucking twit who just let shit happen. Hey, that lead you to hell? I don't know. I don't make the rules. I'm not fucking God. All I can do for myself and put myself in the best position. You judge me. No, I don't. You're a piece of shit. That's my belief. I don't care what you do. This is the thing. You want to keep coming after me and you don't have a reason why. You just don't like me. And I'm okay with it. Do something else. Because I was gonna stop tagging Colby because he's taking a beating and he ain't even returned fire. You know what I mean? But that's kids these days. They just give up. He's the one that goes around saying he's the king of fucking trolling. This is how I got my start. I make people look stupid by using common sense. All boring, eh, Casey? Will hell be boring? Ask yourself that. Don't worry, you won't have to deal with me there, buddy. Not at all. Not at all. I do everything I can to stay out of there. I don't want to be with you, Casey. Can you imagine what eternity in hell might be like? Fuck, I don't want no part of it. You keep your child fucking pedo protecting fucking ideas to yourself. I'm not joining your gang. I refuse to sit silent. No, no, Casey. You pick your ending, sweetheart. I don't. Nothing I say or do should have an effect on your life. Unless I'm telling you the truth. If I'm saying the truth, then maybe you might want to pick up on it. But hey, what I say about you shouldn't bother you because what you say about me doesn't bother me. You can tell me I'm going to hell all the fucking time because you all do. Go ahead, keep telling me. Hey, when you find out there's real chosen people on this earth and you were a fuck stain and you came after them because you were trying to protect somebody who was, well, not in the right. And you didn't want to listen to both sides. You just wanted to fucking find out for yourself. You know what I mean? It's all sorts of bang bang, diddy dang. Then again, it's a real world, weird world. You know what I mean? I mean, you got people like Rocco who, for attention, will tell you he got fucked in the ass by Diddy just for some attention. He'll tell you whatever you want to hear. He just wants you to love him. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be loved. The key is to love yourself. That's when you're truly with Jesus. You don't need anybody else. All you need is you and God in the truth. That's all. Don't be scared of a lie. You know what I mean? I'm fighting my lies. See, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make some videos addressed to particular people in my life because it's been hard to express. And when I come on live, I try and pay attention to what's going on in the comment section, and I get lost in what the video is supposed to actually be about. Anyways, it ain't easy being an autistic mystic. You know what I mean? It ain't easy. Brains all over the place. But hey, it is a good time sometimes. You know what I mean? I did have fun yesterday putting those videos together for fucking Kobe. Nobody pays attention to them, but hey, they were a good time. I think they're funny. And, well, maybe one day in the future, people will appreciate them. But then again, maybe one day in the future, people will appreciate the Mashiach. Uh, I only want to bring you to the truth. Don't want you to worship me. Don't want you to follow me. It's all about the truth. Don't ever follow a man because if you do, he might take you down with him.